Do young world. It's your girl Naughty coming at y'all with a video. And this is woofing tips. I don't. It's a lot of videos about woofing and all of that. To be honest, all I know is when I don't know too much about woofing. All I know is I don't go get my hair cut that at that 2-week mark. I know that I'm going to prepare my hair to woof, which sometimes I send my hair into shock because it's used to being cut every 2 weeks. And then when it grows out, I have coarse hair and it looks redundant on my head. So sometimes I send my hair into shock. There's other times I don't. So right now I'm woofing. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Sorry, I dropped the camera. And this is what it looks like. This is my second time woofing since I decided to get the 360 back. And the first time I woofed, I got progress. I got waves in the back. And at first I didn't. I don't know if you guys can see. You probably can't see it because camera's not at a good angle right now. But basically, when I woof, I do a lot of combing my hair, and I do a lot of brushing, and a lot of in a plastic bag, and like I always do any night. The regimen is basically the same: comb it, moisturize, brush, take a break, brush some more, plastic bag it, tie down, keep it pushing. I'm still learning different ways to woof, different ways to get my hair to lay down, different ways to keep more moisture in my hair. Still using different products. Right now I'm focusing on natural products without petroleum in them. So for now I'm only using the Cantu hair dressing pomade, texture moisture, seals in moisture, and control. Haven't used any 360 products for 360 waves, sport and wave. I haven't used any of those since I decided to get my 360. I wanna get better brushes because right now I'm only using the ones that I find at the local beauty supply house, which is I can show you. I use this one. I'm trying to stay consistent with the brushes that I use. I have 2 combs, small, big. When I start woofing, I use this one, or when I want to lift my hair up real nice, I use this side. When I just want to comb it and lift it up so I can put the moisturizer in it, I just use this. I use this one from time to time, the ragtail comb. Depending if I can't find my black comb, I use this to pick it up with. Soft brush, and just a little softy I got at the beauty supply house, real soft. 2-sided brush, medium, soft. I don't really use the soft side. I stay with the medium side. And I also got these little palm brushes. When I was in Job Corps, I started using these, and they lift my hair up. And this was like for woofing because I didn't want to use a hard brush because I felt it was too hard on my hair, too hard on my scalp. So I used one of these. OG got me hip. One of these. And you can get this at your local Walgreens, you know. Got one of these, and I got the bigger one for like the palm size, and this is like for the finger size. Got one for the palm size, and this is what I lift my hair up with, and I brush with this like when I'm at work or something like that, or when I'm just out and I feel like just having a brush session. I take one of these, tag along, nice fit in your pocket type of jam, and it lifts my hair up, and it helps me brush and keep it consistent. But yeah, though, like woofing, I woof, me personally, I woof So I get more waves. I woof just to get the waves. The connections, I really don't worry about the connections until like I get a fresh cut, and I start like that. And mainly, I'm only using a soft brush because the soft brush is the best brush to use for the connections. So this is what I use the soft brush for this one, and I use it when I'm woofing too, but it's only at the end of when I get done woofing. I'm still using my medium brush, and I'm still using the palms. Still using the medium brush and the palm brush when I'm just regular brushing in a session. But when I get done with it, I always touch it up with this because I want the best result I can get. And when I woof, I don't really worry about the days that I'm woofing. I just woof it till I feel like I don't want to woof anymore. Go get a cut and do it like that. Or I keep woofing and just get a line in and keep going like that. Other than that, like I don't really see the big deal when people woof. Like, what do you woof for? You know, what are you trying to, like, goals that you set within that woof period? Like, and it basically works, really. You just focus on what you want to do, and you do it to the best of your ability. Watching other videos is pretty dope. You get more information and things like that, which is how I got half of the techniques that I use down. Not from brushing, but like, I take my own angle with it, you know. I listen to what people feedback is on certain things, and I apply it to what I'm already doing and see how it'll work for me. And sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Sometimes I'll be like, you know what, this ain't gonna work for me. So I'm gonna just focus on what I'm already doing, and it basically works. But yeah, so I got waves. And all I did was woof for like probably a month. And I started seeing the progress in the back. And then let my hair grow. I mean, you know, got a fresh cut. Stayed brushing. And I kept going. Like, people, there is no right or wrong way to get waves. It's whatever works for you. Whatever works for you is what is going to get you best to obtain that goal. And that's all you got to remember, you know? That's about it. Like, that's my take on woofing. The best thing that works for you when you want to get, well, not even woofing, but getting waves, period. It's the best thing that works for you. Brushing is brushing is what's gonna get you the waves, regardless. You can't use a medium brush forever. Not even use a soft brush. You can use a medium brush forever. Same brush, and it works. I was watching 360 Jeezy, and he gave a tip about using a comb and shifting your waves and stuff like that to get better connections. When I comb my hair, I feel like I'm just bringing my hair up off my scalp, making it more easy to maneuver with, you know, more easy to train it. And I brush. Will I get my connections? I don't know. But all I know is getting my waves there, and using my soft brush is what's gonna give me my connection. So I still apply the same methods, the same advice I'm getting, and I'm still applying them to myself. Poppy from Blasted, I think I'm pronouncing his name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry, Poppy. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He give out good tips, and I mainly watch his videos because his hair texture is just like my hair texture. He has coarse hair, nigga hair, nappy hair. Excuse my French if I, you know, offended anybody with the N-word, but it's just what it is, you know. And I watch him because his videos work for me too, you know what I'm saying? Take advice from people that has the same hair texture as you. But I've been having waves all my life, and one thing that has not changed with all of these YouTube videos and all of this other crap, brushing is the main thing. That's what's gonna get you your waves. Brushing. When you woof, they say you want to use a hard brush because you got more hair or whatever like that. I didn't like a hard brush, so I found another way to get the same result with something more structured. You know, it's plastic. It gets me there. This plastic does not shift. If you can see, the plastic does not shift like a brush would. Plastic does not shift. And if it does shift on you, it's time to get another one, you know? It's time to get a whole new one and trade that one in. And it's only $1 and some change. Like, it's not that much. $1. I don't like using hard brushes. I have a hard brush. A Diane hard brush. I don't like it. It's too hard. It's too hard. When you woofing, it's too hard, you know? Certain things, like, it hurts my scalp. I don't like it. When I first did it, I was so tender. Because once that hurt lift up, and you just store it and you keep brushing, these bristles get into your freaking scalp and it feel like your scalp is bleeding. I didn't like it. I don't really like it. That's why it still looks brand new, because I do not use it. Really, I don't. It don't work for me. These work for me. Even though I have coarse hair, these work for me. It gets to my scalp. It gets to my scalp. Lifts my, it's like a comb and a brush all in one, you know? It gets to my scalp. It gets in my scalp. It gets to that new hair up under her. It gets to that wave. It gets that pattern going. It gets them where they needs to be. Versus this hard brush that has to work through the top layer. I gotta brush my hair repeatedly so many times before these bristles get to the actual new growth in my hair. It wasn't working for me. I had to find a new method. It's whatever works for you. That's the best thing that you can do. Keep your hair moisturized. Find a grease that works for you. Find a grease that matches what you're trying to accomplish. Matches the texture that you're trying to matches the texture of your hair.